Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and today I am going to go over my setup for October and review my brand new digital planner. Now, this is the version of my planner that I have found that I enjoy the most, and I just finished the new design for 2019, so I want to share it with you guys. I've added a bunch in, a lot more functionality, and put in an index and all kinds of neat things, so I'm going to show you what that all looks like. So we have our cover for our planner, we have our front sheet, and our yearly overview right here with the entire year. Now, this is where I started adding in some more functionality into the planner. So you can see each month actually is a link. Well, I'll turn that on, make sure that's on, is a link to the month. And we can go back to the yearly overview right here under year. So each month is linked to the month in 2019. This planner is actually a 15-month calendar, which means it has October, November, December for 2018. So it actually starts this coming Monday on October 1st. So it has the full dated calendars from October 1st, 2018 through the end of December of 2019. There will not be any tabs right here for the 2018 months, but they are all in here in the planner, and you can see that here. They're all right here, listed in the planner. So we have our overview right here, and then here we have the vertical months, which this is something that I always enjoy. It is very similar to the way it is in the Hobonichi. So, and that's something I got used to doing, and I kind of would use it as an index, but this, I kind of put a highlight for each day or do some future planning here in this section of the planner. And I also added in links into this, which means if you put something here for the 8th of February, you can click there and it's going to take you right to this week in the year. And you can go back by going to the year and just swiping over to get back to this part of the planner. So this is the full year. This is 6 months here, 6 months there. And then we get into the actual planner. So it starts here. These that you see I added in just to get this last weekend of September in here, and I just kind of did screenshots from my previous planner and added it to it. And this is just an add-in from the bonus section back here in the planner. There is a blank one that you can date yourself, which I haven't done yet. It would be up there. So here we go. And then this is for today. I'm going to take daily notes here on this page here for today and then tomorrow. And then we start with October. I copied this page and added in an extra October calendar for my work calendar. So I will have my editorial calendar all right here in the planner. And then we start with our weeks. So this just runs this way with the weeks and then the months all the way through the end of December. And I added in more links here. Each week is labeled with the week number, which is something new that I have not put into a planner before. And notice this is the planner that has all of these links. My other planners have the basic links that I've always built into the planner, but this is the one with all the additional links. So right here we have week 47. We can click on that and it takes us to week 47 in the planner. So those are extra links that have been added into it. Now, another great function that has been added to this planner is an index, and I have it set up similar to the way I have it in my bullet journal, the one that is the portrait style that is totally undated that you can start anytime. But I added in an index instead of putting all the tabs here to have different tab sections, which for me, I did not find to be very functional, because even if I had them labeled, I would get things were not as organized as I wanted them to be back there in the tabs section. So now on this side we only have the index, the year, and the bonus section. So if you go to the index, this is where the magic happens in the planner, where you can organize everything. And so I labeled up to 36 pages that you can have different topics here. Let's see if we go to, let's say I wanted to make this right here my money section. We are going to label this money, and I can go here and it's going to take me right here to page 1. Now if I'm going to have 50 pages of notes for my money section, all I need to do is copy this page. We edit, copy page 1. Done. And then we're just going to add in more pages here. So they will all be labeled 1. They will all be labeled 1, and they will all be money notes. And then this gets into 2 right here. So that would be a different link. You go back to your index, and whatever you decide to have, whatever you decide to have for number 2, that will take you right to that section. This way you don't have to worry about what you're going to name each tab, where you're going to actually put things, where it makes sense. You can just keep your notes this way and keep them organized. So that is the index section of the planner. And then we're going to go back to the bonus section right here. This is where all the additional sheets that you can add into your planner are, all the add-ons. So I have the today page, which this has been pretty much standard for the past year, having this today page. If you have a really busy day and you want to have an entire spread for one day, it can be all right here. And it does have, you know, the schedule right here where you can map out the way you want your day to go, keep your notes, your top 3, all of that right here on this page. Then we have the blank week. This is the exact same setup that it is in the planner with all the dates, but this one is not dated, and you can just maybe do an example week or add in an additional week if you have a different schedule running or something, just in case you need an extra weekly spread. This is the vertical week spread, and it's actually a week on 2 different spreads here. So you have Monday through Thursday and then Friday through Sunday with a note section here. I like to keep notes like this instead of maybe using an entire page for one day. If I know I don't have that many notes, I can put it all here and then have the week all organized that way. Or you can go into the horizontal spread, which this is great for journaling. If you want to kind of spread it out this way, maybe do some journaling for each day, or if you prefer to do horizontal planning. I'm just not a horizontal type of planner person. It doesn't work for me, but this works great for me for journaling. So it's the same way, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a note section right here. And this is new, added in. This is a vertical week that is undated that you can put it in, and it's similar to the setup of a Happy Planner or an Erin Condren. And sometimes I like to see my weeks kind of spread out this way, where I can categorize to-dos in different sections or different times of the day, and it just helps me to see it laid out that way. That's why I added this in for this year's planner. Here is a meal planning sheet, which you have the whole week here with the shopping list on the side. And then we have our blank lined paper, our blank dot grid paper, blank graph paper or grid, squared, whichever you'd like to call it, and then just a blank spread. And these are good for like adding in your sticker sheets if you don't have a separate sticker book, or doing some scrapbooking. You don't have the guide to write, but that's what I like to use it for, mostly is scrapbooking. So these are all of the extra pages, and remember, all you need to do is copy this page and paste it into the planner where you like, because you can add as many pages to this planner as you want. You just need to copy and paste them. So that is everything in the bonus section. So this is what I am going to be using beginning this weekend, and then going into 2019. So I have set it up the way that I think makes sense for me, and I hope it makes sense for some of you guys also. The linking system in here, like I said, is going to be much easier, being able to go back and forth between the weeks. If I want to check the month here and see what I have to do, and then just go right back to the week that I am working on. And what I do is I add in my extra pages, like the daily pages and so forth, in between the weeks here, so that everything runs in sequence. Some people may prefer to do that separately, maybe just do a daily section back in the index and keep all the daily pages separate, but I like to kind of have mine run in chronological order. So this is what I am planning to do for 2019, but beginning now. And I do still have a paper planner that I use in conjunction with this. I also still use my phone, where I have my Google Calendar, where I have all of my appointments there in case I need to share them with other people or create reminders. I have that set up in my Google Calendar on the phone. But that all syncs with this too, and I can pull it up here and bring it up on the side and see everything there. If you have any questions about this planner right here, just put it down below. And this is actually just the 2019 Awesome Planner. It's why I call it the Digital Awesome Planner, and it is the 15-month planner. They're all in the shop now. They're available now, and I would check out the new shop because everything's transitioning over from the Everyday Awesome shop to the Awesome Planner shop. They're both still going. They both still function. You can get a hold of me on either shop. It doesn't really matter. It's just eventually the Everyday Awesome shop is going to be phased out, and I would prefer it if everyone was actually at theawesomeplanner.com. So that is the planner. Put your questions down below. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.